Hi, my name is Rob Denton, and I'm a PhD student at The Ohio State University. I'm primarily an amphibian biologist, but I study a very unique group of amphibians called unisexual mole salamanders. Unisexual mole salamanders are all female, and usually they reproduce by cloning themselves, so all of the offspring are clones of their mothers. But occasionally they can steal sperm from other salamander species, and this results in animals that are still all female but have DNA from up to 5 other species. And I equate this to if I took a sample of your DNA, and not only did you have DNA from your mother and your father, but you also had a genome from a chimpanzee, from a bonobo, from an orangutan, and you were walking around just fine as a human. The same goes for these salamanders. They do very well despite this complex genetic situation. So that's really weird, but what makes this truly interesting in an evolutionary sense is that these animals are able to have some sex while still having the benefits of reproducing without sex. And so this turns some of the theories about why we have sex as vertebrates on their head. And so what we want to study is how those changes in reproduction relate to their success in the real world. So this includes things like putting salamanders on treadmills and comparing how they move around, how well they can disperse across a landscape. It also includes culturing their cells to see how efficient their mitochondria are. So we think these animals are important to study because they are asking the question, can you cheat the system? Can you have a little bit of sex and still enjoy all the advantages? And we think that's key in understanding not only why we reproduce that way, but why other organisms do not reproduce that way. And are these animals truly cheaters in an evolutionary sense?